Hi there, tarot lovers and soul healers. Our card of the day is the reversed Six of Cups. So if you have a look at the images of this card, there's an exchange of a cup with a lovely white flower and plants in it between a small feminine and a masculine figure look like children. So there's a lot to this card, but the fact that they're children in essence speaks about an inner child story on one level, and it speaks about this cup and this exchange of cup, and the cup represents our feelings, and so it's an emotional exchange. It's an exchange of love and care and sensitivity, and the child aspect of this shows that this is referring to something in our past, something in a memory, in an experience, and maybe even a past life we might be talking about. The reversal of this card means that there is quite often a resistance to either the giving or the receiving, but in general the sharing of having an emotional exchange with somebody. Now, it's so common and so easy to have picked up on negative experiences around the sharing of this cup, which might quite often represent love. And so when we're children, we might receive love on one level, but that love may well come with, tainted with other stories to it. It might come with a price. For example, we might have love given to us, but we might have something expected in return. There might be painful traumas, maybe subtle, maybe obvious, that are sitting in and around our memories, referring to this emotional exchange and story. So when it comes up, we feel triggered. Our body will naturally feel triggered, and we won't know exactly why that is. We might just feel a resistance, feel a hesitancy, feel a wariness about having this exchange, accepting this cup, even though it might be given with complete purity and honesty and integrity. We might feel a resistance to this because of these unconscious traumas that we are reminded of in the past. And sometimes this is what this card is speaking about when it comes up in its shadow version reversed like this. It's speaking about, hey, how can we get in contact with that fear? How can we really value, just recognize, allow that emotion to come in and to come out? We don't need to hide it, we don't need to repress it, but we do need to see it, because there's a lesson there. There's a lesson from the past that we don't feel completely safe receiving the love that we might be offered, or receiving these emotions that that life might want us to share in the world. We don't feel comfortable giving and offering and allowing the world to see our sensitivity and our emotional, state of mind, how we feel right now in the present moment, because in the past we might have shared our feelings and we might have had negative responses. And so there is this dynamic that's bringing up a fear and a resistance, and it's this resistance that wants to be seen so that we can take that child, we can hold that child, we can help that child inside of us feel safe and remind us that, hey, now we're old enough, we're big enough, we're strong enough, and we can create a more healthy and protective environment for ourselves to share our emotions in more free, more vulnerable, more open and more willing ways. And this is the message of this card. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope this serves you in some way or another. When you look at your fears, there's all sorts of stories that we can do. There's all sorts of practices we can do to release, transcend, move on from, and be in the present moments instead of holding on to the past. Take care and have a great day.